everyone, to Palo Alto, California, the farm and the home of the Stanford Cardinals. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Utah Utes, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Stanford Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the Utah Utes offense will go on the attack first. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance, and this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better, and they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards, you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. To the air, it's Punga. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Breaks into the open. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Hale. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking to throw on 3rd. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And the try is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. The Cardinal offense will get its first chance now. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got his man downfield. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, the running back has it. And he is stopped behind the line, and that's how we'll finish the first quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Mack. Works the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Why not get everybody's heart pumping a little bit, bouncing off that right upright and through. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going down 3-0. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Oh, he would have loved to pick up a few more yards on that return, but they've still got it at the 31.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you can tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
And the offense heads on onto the field to get the drive started. They'll start this drive going to the air. A strike downfield. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Stanford wants to push the pace. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. Stanford comes up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Got his man quickly. Touchdown, Stanford! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today.
Right down the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Baylor. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Men?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Punga. He's got him this time. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Wants to keep it in the air. Unleashes one deep. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. The Utes will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Makes the quick grab. The offense will quickly use the timeout.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Davis.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Got it in the middle, it's Hall. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Black. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Stanford going back to work with another 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Davis. He'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys on the farm.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll give it to the back. There he goes. The 40. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown Cardinal. He would not be denied. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Well, we see the home run on offense, but defensively, we've got to do a better job tackling. You've got to get hats to the football, and then you got to bring the ball carrier down. Poor fundamentals, poor tackling help lead to that long touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown.
20, Utah, 0.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. The play action fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. Still running at the 40. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Looking to pass, it's Punga. Fires complete on the crosser. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Turning it on! And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Utes!
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. He can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
PAT unit on the field.
Is on for the extra point.
Smashes it through for the PAT. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And here comes the offense on second down. We've reached the break, and it is Stanford holding the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. You're dealing with a deficit like this. It's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Dropping back, it's Mack. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Johnson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Stanford at the line on first down. Let's see if they lean on that offensive line. They'll ride the hot hand. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Hall. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. The give to Davis. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Punga. He's got an open man. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. The short hands, it's Lanning. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Catch in the middle, it's Summers. Gets it out across the 40, stopped short of the line to gain. They'll mark it at the 41, and might they choose to go for it here. On 4th down, looking to pass. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. Oh, will they dial up on second and a long way to go. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. It's a fumble. Bounced right back to them. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.